Grown folk out there want to gather around. Take a real good listen to Miss B-Town. She'll give you the real deal while showing you love. She will sit from heaven above, so check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you all the news that you can use and more. So check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you everything you want and more. Keep growing, keep showing. Those who are lost and have gone astray, keep blessing with life lessons. Show them the way. So check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you all the news that you can use and more. So check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you everything you want and more. All my grown folk out there want to gather around. Take a real good listen to Miss B-Town. She'll give you the real deal while showing you love. She will sit from heaven above, so check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you all the news that you can use and more. So check it out. Miss B-Town is in the house. Giving you everything you want and more. Keep growing, keep showing. Those who are lost and have gone astray, keep blessing with life
welcome, welcome. Is anyone up top? Is it anyone up top? I see two. Can I get someone to drop down and I will start reading? We won't be here long. These are my 20-minute videos. We won't be here long. Hey, Mr. William, how you doing, sweetie? All right. Well, here in my hometown, this weekend has just been whew, just been chaos. There was two teens here. They were found dead. A little white girl and a little. Well, let me go ahead and give you the age. A little white girl, she was 14, and a little black boy, he was 18. They were found shot to death on Saturday. Now remember, I told you he's a little black boy. I know y'all can barely see the pictures, but that's him to the right and her to the left. Um, it said an Eastern High student is believed to be one of the two people found dead in Orange County after being reported missing over the weekend, and that was the little boy. Okay, the Orange County Sheriff's Office said they're investigating the deaths of the two people that were shot found dead on Sunday on Buckhorn Road. This is obviously mostly tragic for whoever those victims are and their families and their loved ones. But it's also a loss for all of us, says Alicia Stemper with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Orange County Sheriff Charles Blackwood said they believe the victims are Lyric Woods, 14, and Devin Clark, 18. If you take to Facebook, you can get all the information you want to hear about it because we've been tracking this stuff. Look, not to help any that my son is also a sheriff. The sheriff's office said the family members report Woods, which was the girl, who who's a ninth grader at Cedar Ridge High School, which is in my hometown. That will be in Hillsborough in Orange County. Okay, her family first um, reported her missing Saturday afternoon, and as a missing persons report was filed in the National Crime Information Center Syndex in the Center Syndex around 3:44 p.m. Blackwood said Devin Clark's family contacted the Mebane police, the Department of Sunday Department. Okay, they contacted the Mebane Police Department. Okay, on Sunday with concerns about his whereabouts. Now, I know you're thinking, well, when they gonna miss at the same time? But you got to realize, 14-year-old girl versus an 18-year-old boy. I would have been more out to get the cops on to my 14-year-old daughter missing too versus my 18-year-old daughter. I mean, your 18-year-old child, it's a boy too. He gets a lot more leeway. Now, here's some things with her. Orange County Sheriff's Department Sheriff Charles Blackwood, Hillsborough, North Carolina, on September 19, 2022, Orange County Sheriff Charles Woodward said this afternoon, though we're out ongoing through our investigation, we have information that suggests the two individuals located off Buckhorn Road yesterday are Lyric Woods, 14, and Devin Clark, 18. Family members and deputies filed the missing persons report in the National Crime Center index, and of course, you get all the numbers at 3:44 p.m. Devin Clark's family contacted the Mebane Police Department on Sunday with concerns about his whereabouts. An officer entered. An officer entered him into the NCIC at approximately 1:42 p.m. So if this is the case, we was looking for the little girl a whole 24 hours before we even knew that, or even before they, I guess Devin's family became concerned of where his whereabouts was. That the investigation is ongoing. Okay, now I'm getting ready to give you the update. The Orange County Sheriff's Department in Hillsborough, North Carolina, September 19th, 2022. Orange County Sheriff Charles Blackwood confirmed this morning that the sheriff's office is investigating the death of the two people found dead, which was yesterday in the western Orange County. Men riding four-wheelers discovered the bodies, a white female and a black male, just before 3 p.m. yesterday. Both appeared to be less than 20 years old. The North Carolina Medical Examiner's Office is working to confirm the identity of the descendants and to establish an official cause of death. Both victims had what appeared to be gunshot wounds, and I did later find out that his mother could not identify him by face. I think she went on tattoos or something, but they both were shot in the head. The North Carolina, let me go back up. Men riding in four-wheelers discovered the bodies, a white female and a black male, just before 3 p.m. yesterday. Both appeared to be less than 20 years old. The North Carolina Medical Examiner's Office is working to confirm the identity of the descendants and to establish an official cause of death. Both victims had what appeared to be gunshot wounds. Sheriff Blackwood issued the following statement this morning. As a parent, I cannot imagine how this must feel and still have to wait for confirmation on the victims' bodies. However, the process is important and critical to lead us to the person or persons that did this to them. I'm asking you for your patience as we, along with other investigative agencies, do the work necessary to seek justice for the victims and their families. Please help look for 14-year-old Lyric, a ninth grader at Cedar Ridge, which is in Orange County. And Lyric left home last night, and parents have not been able to contact her today. Well, when she left home, she did not leave with anything that could be traced back to her. Anything that may have been like a cell phone, something they could ping, that they could find her. They didn't. I'm doing my video, guys. Y'all get your game going in the kitchen. Um, we y'all, I'm doing a video. Bye. Please help look for 14-year-old Lyric Woods, a ninth grader at Cedar Ridge School. Lyric left home last night, and parents have not been able to contact her today. She is 5'6" tall, 105 pounds, and wears braces. She's likely wearing a necklace or necklaces seen in these photos. If you have any information, please call 911 or the Orange County Sheriff's Department. And it goes on to say that Tiffany's mother, Tiffany, I don't know, I don't know what it's not a real last name. It's some name she didn't put together for her last name. But said he was a student at Eastern. At the end of the day, I just want justice. I'm sorry for her loss. I'm sorry for mine. It hurts. I wouldn't want this for no parent. What are you doing? for no parent. But at the end of the day, I have to have answers. Investigators are still waiting for the report from the medical examiner to confirm the identities. Unfortunately, the mama could not, from the looks of his face, she could not identify her son by just looking at his face. All right, now here's this. Okay, they found the bodies off of a road on Buckhorn Road. Yeah, Buckhorn Road. And the water, and the bodies were found on her family property. I know. Remember, I told you now the guy's black. She's white. She's 14. He's 18. He was about to be going down a rabbit hole anyway. Close the curtain. He was about to be going down a rabbit hole anyway. But then I found out that they do have a teen in custody, but they can't say anything yet until, they have to do that juvenile petition and all of that. They have to do all of that to get so that he can get tried as an adult and all of that. All I know is a 17-year-old guy is who they have in custody. My thing is, 17-year-old guy, you had somebody else to help you with that. Because this boy, he's the man over there at Eastern on the football team. He could have took you along. But I knew that whoever they went off with, they felt comfortable enough to even be going off with. The little boy was staying with his grandparents as to why he was going to school at Eastern Alabama. She lives with her family in Hillsborough. That's why she's attending school in Hillsborough. So at first they was told us they were looking for a man, an older white man. Gave us some truck. But by the time my son-in-law checked in, he called me back. He said, nah, all that's gone. They got him. It's a 17-year-old boy. I said, what's the charges? He was like, right now they're talking about first degree murder. I said, ain't no 17-year-old did first degree murder on nobody that he really thought he was going to get away with. And if somebody had it done, they might as well go and turn themselves in too. I was 17, he going to get a good meal. Let's see, they'll be, oh yeah, it'll be in Orange County. He gonna get a good meal from that new Bojangles down there. And they're gonna talk. They are going to talk. But I feel like the first call they got, it was 10 shots fired. So they went out and they said they couldn't find anybody. But the very next day, 2 guys was on the what? Not I don't want to say wrong. I think ATVs. They was riding the ATVs, and they found them. So now this story, I will be following this story. We've been following this since it broke on Saturday. So I will keep you guys informed for this one. Because this is going to take us for a ride right here. Any questions? No questions? Does anyone need the link? If you want to come up, say how you feel. Now, we'll say this. Where he goes to school at in Melbourne, we have a whole lot of the good old boys down there. So, and my thing is, I was told they were trying to date. And that's another area that don't like interracial nothing. Come on, corn dog. So I hope these babies didn't lose their life behind just wanting to be happy. Okay, Mr. Carruthers says that sounds like she was friends with the black guy. Yes, and the 17-year-old. Yes, cause whoever it was, like I said, it was somebody that she was comfortable enough to leave her phone home. She didn't take her iPad, anything that she could be traced on. But all they're gonna do is take that phone and ping where it last, wherever that phone was, and whoever cut it off. And I know, I'm sure there is some, there is there's some good text in that. I'm sure they want to get to. Probably some good emails. I mean, this just got our neighborhood shook up. We don't get that. We don't get that kind of stuff. Little country hills, girl. I said to my, we got to catch this. We got to catch him. This make my but this make my squad look bad. Whatever. That's exactly what it sounds like, Mr. Williams. Exactly what it sounds like. Y'all have any questions? I think that's what I'll start doing instead of doing any long lives. I think I'll just come on here and do my videos like this. Then I don't have to worry about it. I'm killing two birds with one stone. My live, and I don't have to go back and keep editing things. I probably would do another update. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. If not, I'll at least do a follow up upload so y'all know where I am with it. All right, guys. Have you went yet, Mr. Carruthers, with your music? If you see somebody in the chat that you do not already have, take the time and go over and visit them. Check out their content. Go ahead and subscribe to them. We all know what it takes to make this grow. And come back here. If we be closed when you come back here, all you gotta do is whenever you leave from here and go there, when you write your little sentence in the chat, next put hashtag Miss B Town, and they'll remember. They saw you over here in the chat. Well, street level, yeah, that's what everybody's, but I haven't had enough of confirmation. Because they got to do that petition for the youth, because he definitely be tried as an adult. But they got to, what is the mustard? They got to get him off, pretty much write him off as being a child. Ain't nothing no child about him. He did that. My question is, did someone have him to do that? But we're gonna be on this. I'm gonna stay on this. All right, guys. Don't y'all forget to go around. Oh, go to my community wall and tell Slappy happy birthday. And I think he's opening up the club Saturday night. So that's where we be jamming. But we're gonna be jamming left and right. Him and Lady Nika gonna be on tonight. I'm like a deal. And I told you Nick too. All right. Any questions? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sit here another 5 minutes or so that anybody that you don't have, Mods, can y'all get the link? Do I have a mod in here? Let's see. That's the only thing I hate about StreamYard. You can't see your mod. And that is the only thing about it. And this crazy thing ain't letting me close out. Okay. I was gonna make Nubia a mod so she could grab some links. Well, I will be back. If not later tonight, because I'm going to be following this story. If not later tonight, definitely tomorrow. And be prepared to drop links. I got to keep some positivity going in my chat. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming out. I couldn't do it without y'all. Are so sweet. Couldn't do it without you. So, yeah. I may be back tonight. If I do, it's really late because we'll be after the 11 o'clock news. But other than that, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for coming out and rocking with me. And when you come back, I'm going to have 2 little boys for sale. My grandboys.
But I call all my grown folk out there want to gather around. Take a real good listen to Miss B-Town. She'll give you the real deal while showing you love. She will sit from heaven above. So check it out. Miss B-Town Hustles in the house. All the news that you can use and more. So check it out. Miss B-Town Hustles in the house. Everything you want and more. Keep growing, keep showing. Those who are lost and have gone astray, keep blessing with life lessons. Show them the way, so check it out. Miss B-Town Casters in the house. You can use it more, so check it out. Miss B-Town Casters in the house. Give you everything you want and more. He said that in his own words. His own. Look at text. You can take it yourself. He does say the same thing. Oh, so you're about to pick up. He said, he talked about every going to pick up what we and then he told me to on the back of I was just thinking about
Where my Cheetos?
nothing in it.
Who ate them?
Would you eat the Cheetos? No, I didn't.
I didn't.
Did Papa come here? Yeah.
Throw that away.
Yeah, but did Papa come here?
Now, I ain't gonna put up with Malik. Y'all better call Zoe. I'm ready to go to bed. Call Zoe, tell her come get y'all.
Well, Mia's on the way, right?